about love, dating, and marriage. So we'll be taking turns asking and answering the discussion questions. There's lots of them here. So, hi Victor, how are you doing?
Hi Samantha, I'm doing good, thank you. And you?
Good, thanks. Nice to see you.
Uh, Me too.
And hi Alejandra.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thanks. Nice to see you as well. Um, so basically, we'll just take turns asking and answering questions today. And as you go, I'll be helping you with your English. So I think I'll choose one first, maybe for Victor. Um, let's see. Okay, here's one. Do you think it is okay for a couple to live together before getting married? Why or why not?
I think yes, it's good idea to live together bef before getting married because mm, marriage is a step to very serious relationships, and before the steps, both should uh, check together
Hmm.
and how uh, how to live together because all life they will be together,
Hmm.
and before they should check it.
Make sure that they're
Yes,
the right fit.
yes.
Okay, good. Alejandra, what do you think of this question?
Yeah, I think it's good because you had to know before you get married.
Hmm.
Um, what do you like, your husband or your wife?
Hmm. Yeah, good. Okay. Okay, Victor, why don't you choose the next question for Alejandra?
Okay. Uh, do you think um, uh, do no no do you think getting married means giving up freedom?
Okay, this is a good one. What do you think, Alejandra?
mm, mm, I think not because when you get married, you have the responsibilities
Hmm.
like wash the clothes, cook food, and um, I don't know. Yeah, it's not the same when you are single and when you are married. When you are a single, you can go to a party, you can go wherever you want, but when you are married, I think it's not the same. You not feel the same.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So you can still do what you want, but it's just a little different, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Are you married, Alejandra?
yeah, yeah,
And you don't feel like this happened for you?
yeah.
Okay, good. Are you married to Victor?
No, I'm
No.
single.
So Victor, what do you think about this question?
Uh, for me, I think it's possible to uh, um, cut little bit your freedom because do you understand me? I think
Yeah, it
I
can
mean I mean
affect your freedom a bit.
yes, yes, you still freedom, but for me, if I continue to do commit things which I do now, it's uh, makes bad effect on marriage life.
Hmm. Okay.
Or I should ask my wife to do that if she uh, agree and
Hmm.
she accept me, and I will do everything according with meaning uh, my wife of my wife.
Hmm. Okay. Um, and hello, Gokhan, welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. So we're talking about some questions here about love, dating, and marriage. So, what do you think about this last one? Do you think, or no, oh yeah, do you think getting married means giving up freedom?
I think it's sort of it's yes, but I think the it's sacrificing. I mean, the people give up freedom uh, for voluntarily because uh, while you married, it needs to be to give up some freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. So it's kind of similar to what Victor was saying, I think, too. Okay, very good. So, Alejandra, you can choose a new question for us.
Mm,
Maybe one for Gokhan this time.
okay. Do you think it's okay for a wife to have two husbands?
Okay, Gokhan, what do you think?
No.
Why
Abs-
not?
uh, there is no answer for it. I think no, no. Just answer is no.
Mhm. Okay. Um, yeah, I agree. Maybe let's find one with a longer answer. Um, okay. Do you think marriage is necessary, Gokhan?
I think yes.
Okay, can you explain?
It's necessary because how can I say? There are some legal things that be guaranteed that should be guaranteed under the law. Uh, for example, without a marriage, you can just be with how can say in a good manner word, but you can just be with a girl and abandon her.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
marriage,
so there's
uh,
nothing, I don't know the word, like holding you there or something.
yes, and it's I don't like the like a one night stand. So marriage is the thing that prevents it.
Okay, good. Okay, does anyone else have an opinion about this? Is marriage necessary?
Mm, mm,
I think marriage more necessary for girl
Okay, can you
mm,
explain?
because maybe uh, it's wrong opinion, but I think for women it's um, guarantee that a man don't change her.
Mhm.
Doesn't change her.
Doesn't change. Okay. Alejandro, do you think that it's necessary?
I think it's not necessary to get married, but because when the man doesn't love you or doesn't don't love you anymore, it doesn't matter you are married or not married. Yeah, do you understand me?
Yeah, I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gökhan, why don't you choose a new question for us? You can choose any question from the website. There's a big list up here. Or one from my screen if you see one that you like.
How many children would you like to have?
Okay. And who would you like to ask? Victor or Alejandra?
For me, I would like to have just 4.
Do you have 4 now?
No, I had 3, but I will add one more. Just one more.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about you, Victor?
As more as I can care about. Do you understand me? If I can care about, for example, 4 childrens, why not? If
4
more,
children.
yes.
Okay.
The understand with care, I think. I mean, if it's enough money. If I earn enough money for that, I can have children as more as possible. Understand?
As many as possible.
Yes, as many as possible.
Okay. And Gökhan, do you want children? Or do you have children?
No, I am not married, but I would like to have a children as many as I can have, but my economical situation limits me. Having children means my friend have a word about it. If you want to leave a permanent thing in Earth, you should have children. So children are good, I think.
Okay. And it looks like we have some new people. Is it Hiba?
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello.
how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. Where are you from?
I'm from Kuwait.
And how do you pronounce your name?
Hebaha. Hiba.
Hiba. Okay, cool. I
Yeah.
wanted to pronounce it correctly.
Okay.
From Kuwait. Cool, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Have you joined some classes on Verbling before?
Yeah, I'm trying from the morning, but it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you like it?
I think it's more helpful for, especially for speaking.
Good. That's all. And hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name.
I think it. Are you talking with me?
Yes.
Okay, my name is João.
Can you say it again? Joe?
João.
Wow. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay, cool. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
So we're just chatting about relationships and love. We're about to choose a new question. So, Victor, why don't you choose a new one for us?
Yes. What age do you think is best for getting married?
Okay. And who will you ask, Victor? You can choose someone.
Uh, Alexandra.
Alejandra, what do you think is the best age?
I think 25. It's a good age.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 25.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got married?
16.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But now I think it's better to get married when you are older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And Alejandra, why don't you choose another question?
Mm, what are you? What are some dating and marriage customs in your country?
Mm-hmm. And who would you like to ask? Maybe Heba? What are some
Yes.
dating and marriage customs in your country?
Well, it's more formal,
Mm-hmm.
and they go through the engagement directly. There is no relationship, relationships.
So is it arranged, pre-arranged?
Yeah, it's more arranged.
Mm-hmm. So there's no dating process really. You
No,
just go.
no,
Okay.
there's no.
And how old are you?
I am 23.
So are you married now?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay. So how will it work?
It
Will
depends from our relatives or friends, stuff like that.
I see.
To
That's
meet
interesting.
someone, yeah.
Huh, okay. Yeah, it's more strict, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what about like Alejandra's situation where she was married at 16? Would that ever happen?
No.
No. It's usually in your 20s, 30s?
20s and yeah, 20s more.
Mm-hmm. Huh, okay, it's interesting. Okay, Hiba, why don't you choose another question?
Okay. What are some of the main reasons people get divorced?
Okay. Ah, it's right underneath. So maybe I know I can't say his name. Joao? Joao? It's too the accent.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to practice. What do
Okay.
you think? What are some of the
Mm,
main reasons people get divorced?
mm, I think when someone don't understand doesn't understand each other and jealousy, mm,
Hmm.
different of education level or level education. I don't know, right?
Difference of, oh, level
Mm,
of education?
level education, yeah. And I think it's all for me.
Hmm. Okay. Um, can anyone add any other reasons? Maybe infidelity. Do you know this word?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Infidelity, cheating. Yeah, could be.
mhm.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't know what else. Money?
Yeah.
Money,
Uh,
yes, could be.
I
I
think
think a lot of things, but in that moment I was not all this in my mind. I think it's a lot of reason could broke some relationship.
Yeah, I think so too. There are many, many, many reasons, right?
Yeah.
Um, okay. So, Joao, why don't you choose a new question for us?
Hmm, let me see. Hmm. Okay, what do you think of same-sex marriages? Mm,
Okay. This is a controversial one.
yeah.
So, who could we ask? Maybe Victor, we haven't heard from you for a little while.
Yeah, could.
Victor, what do you think of
Um,
same-sex marriages?
mm, uh, uh, Actually, it's difficult to. Uh, for me, it's a difficult question because I try to don't thinking about that because I think uh, it is some mutation. I don't know. Is it a word in English in brain, in people's brain?
A mutation?
Yes,
Oh, yeah, it's a word in English. It's spelled like
because it's normal. It's
abnormal.
abnormal. Yes, I think only uh, man and woman can make family, a good, healthy family, and make children. It's a common idea, common common goal. It is produce children.
Mhm. Mhm.
But if it is single sex,
Same
same
sex.
sex,
Mhm.
yes, it's doesn't impossible.
Okay. Does anyone agree or disagree with Victor?
Healthy family and
Mm.
make children.
Any opinions on this one? It's very touchy subject.
Yeah, yeah, it's very touchy subject, but mm, I think it's a normal situation,
Mhm.
uh, and I think it could be a mutation, but although it's some, I don't know how can I say that, but I I permit, I don't know if it has or this exists in English. Permit.
Permit. Yeah,
I
permit or allow.
I let me think about it. I don't know if it's right or it's a wrong situation, but I just think that I need to be respectful with people who are homosexual,
Mhm.
and I think I'm not right people to say that is right or wrong. I think I cannot never say something like that. I just need to be respectful with each other, with people, different people with different orientation.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay.
But I think it's normal. It's normal. I think it's not abnormal for me. It
Mhm.
could be a mutation, could be something different because in the nature we can find different animals who are homosexual, like dogs and cat and different things. So could be, I don't know, genetic could not say something like that until now, but I think could be a mutation.
Mhm. Something with your genes, right?
Yeah, it could be something with our genes.
Mhm. Okay. Any other opinions about this question?
Mm.
Okay. Let's move to a new one. Victor, why don't you choose the next one? Maybe one for Gakon this time.
Mhm. Yes. Uh, uh, can you scroll a little
Mhm.
bit? Um, will you continue working after you get married? I think it's a question for girls.
Okay. I think so too. Here it is. Maybe for Alejandra? What
Yes. Yes.
Okay, will you, or well, did you? Do you work?
No.
Okay. Do you have
That's
a
it.
reason?
Yeah,
That
I had a baby and I had to care her.
Hmm.
Yeah.
uh, can I uh, can I make questions according for these questions? Is
Yeah,
it
sure, of
uh,
course. You can
uh,
make follow-up questions.
yes? Is it is question for Håkon? Is it a good idea to uh, that your wife should work after get married?
Is it a good idea for women to work after they get married?
Yes, yes.
Mhm. So, Gokhan, what do you think? Is it a good idea for women to work after they get married?
Of course, it's a good idea and I support it. And also, I think if she was working before the marriage, I think she should go on. And I think it's also obligatory because when in a household, when two-person works, it means that the more people works, the more income happens for men.
Yeah, that's true. It pretty much it as much as doubles sometimes,
Mhm.
depending on the job, right?
Yes.
So much greater income. What about if there are children?
Sorry.
What about if there are children? You think moms should stay at home or?
Uh, I don't know in other countries, but in my country there is a legal arrangement about it. Before the birth and after the birth, there is how can I say, there is a free time for women to take care of uh, her children, and after the children grow up, also we can hire babysitter.
We have something called maternity leave, where you can women continue to get paid for 1 year from their job after they've had a child. Maybe it's something similar.
Yes,
I don't know.
yes.
Yeah. And of course, you could hire a babysitter or
Mhm.
daycare. Hmm. Okay. Okay, Gökhan, why don't you choose a new question?
Would you marry someone 10 years older than you? How about 10 years younger than you?
Okay.
Younger? Okay. No, I don't think so. Because it's hard, maybe they couldn't handle the responsibility. You need someone mature to handle the responsibility, especially if you're creating a family and having child.
Hmm. What about 10 years older?
Maybe.
They're more mature this way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I agree. Well, I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't, but I don't know. Um, what does everyone else think about this? No?
I think the matureness is not limited by age.
Hmm.
Some people may be younger, but their logic can be mature than the people who are older from her, and also.
Hmm. Okay.
I think it could. I think it could be possible and not could be impossible to be married with someone 10 years old and someone another. other.
Someone else?
And someone else, yeah, better. And because love don't you love doesn't choose either age or something like that. I believe in love. I believe it could be happen. It could happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's some sort of quotation for that. Love, something about,
Sorry, teacher.
yeah, but I can't think of it now. But that's okay.
I could not
Wisdom.
understand you.
I think that there's a quotation, like
Quotation.
something
Mm.
like, with age comes wisdom. This is what the opposite of what Kakan said, but
With
related to age and marriage. But I can't think of. I don't know what it is. I can't
yeah,
remember.
I think it could be, but sometimes I could have opportunity to meet people who are not older, and that people was so mature. So I don't think I can do this relation mature in age. Someone can be more mature than others, than someone else.
Hmm.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. I think I'm gonna choose a new one. Let's see. Hi, Elena.
Hello.
Finding a question for you.
Oh, thank
Let's
you.
see.
Hello, everyone, by the way.
Oh, international marriage. Let's. Would you? Oh, Elena, are you married?
No, I'm divorced.
Okay.
Divorced.
So my question is, would you marry someone of another nationality?
Well, why not? I, I, I even can't understand the question. I mean, why not? Uh, that's not an important thing. I mean, in the practical, in the everyday life, of course, it can be important, but well, just people is a person. Why not?
Hmm. Okay.
Mm.
Does everyone agree? Why not?
Yes, I agree.
Hmm. There's always the language barrier, but I guess as long as you both speak some of the same language, then
Yeah.
it should be okay. I don't know. Hiba, what do you think?
Yeah, it depends. Especially the language. It will be more as it could be hard for them,
Hmm.
maybe.
Yeah, I think it depends on the level of the language barrier.
Language, yeah, also. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you only speak a very little bit of the same language, it would be very difficult to communicate, I think. But I don't know. Elena, what do you think
Yeah.
about that with language?
Language is very important, but I do know a couple. Yeah, I'm thinking about a particular couple, and well, she's Russian, I think, and speak a little a bit of English, and he's Spanish, and she doesn't speak English at all, and no Russian. And well, they look all right. So language is important, but uh, sometimes even with people that speak your own language, communication is mm, limited. You can communicate by language or by feelings sometimes. I don't know. I think every couple is different, and you can't have rules because people are
General.
so different.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can't generalize.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, very good. Elena, why don't you choose a new question for us?
Okay.
Again, here's the list if you want the link. There's lots of questions, not just the ones
Yeah.
on my screen. So,
Mm, yeah. Well, I. Mm, mm, just a moment. Because I. Mm, no, excuse me. I'm going to look for a question later.
okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay, let me find one. Um, hmm.
Well, I have found one.
Okay.
Uh, do you think marriage is necessary?
We answered that one before. Just
Oh,
before you came.
so bad.
Okay.
Excuse me. Then.
Let's see. Okay. Here's one. Maybe for Alejandra. What makes a good husband or wife?
Mm. Mm. I don't know.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, or the next one, what makes a happy marriage? Some things that contribute to a successful marriage.
Mm. I think love,
Love, yeah, of course.
love. Mm. And
What else? Maybe we can make a list together. So far we've said love.
yeah,
What else contributes to a happy marriage? Everybody?
I think by making the other partner feel that they are important and giving them some time,
Yeah, definitely. Paying attention?
paying attention, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Making them feel important. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, honesty?
Uh, yeah, respect.
definitely.
Respect is a big one, right? Respect. Hmm. Okay. It made me think, do you know the Aretha Franklin song? Respect. Maybe not. It made me
Yeah.
think of this song. Okay, good. Alejandra, can you choose a new question?
mm. Can you still love your partner and not like him or her?
Ah, okay. Do you know the difference between love and like? Okay, who should we ask? Maybe, I don't know. Gokhan?
Mm.
Mm, I think there is different.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like is something that when you first meet someone, it's the first impression is if the first impression is positive, it means that you like her.
Mm-hmm.
But loving is much more complicated. It occurs uh, for a long time. After a time, you feel that you love her. It's a very tough question, but I try to explain.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think. Well, what does everyone else think? Can you love someone without liking them?
Sorry.
Can you love someone without liking them? Love them but not like them?
Yes, it it can be happen. Uh,
Mhm.
Maybe in the sometimes first impressions can be negative, but after a time, when you know her, you liked you would like to you are getting to like her, and you feel that you are in love with her.
Mhm. Okay. Um, okay, Gökhan, very good. Can you choose a new question if you see a good one?
Okay. Do you think it's better to be single or to be married?
Okay, and I have to find it. Single or okay. And who should we ask? Um, maybe Victor? Ah, Joel's back. That's okay. Victor, what do you think? Is it better to be single or married?
Um, it depends on age.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, now I am pretty young, but when I was more younger than now, I was I thought that it's better to be single, but now I want to marry. Yes,
Now you want to get married.
yes. Now I
Okay.
want to get
So
married.
it depends on how old you are.
Yes.
Okay. Um,
Yeah,
does
I
everyone
want to
agree?
I want to say something. I agree with Victor, but on the other side, when I was younger, I thought it was better to be married. But now than I older, I think it's better to be single.
Hmm.
Yeah, it can be a bit weird, but it depends on the people. No, I don't think it depends on the age. Um,
Okay.
some people uh, are better when they are single. And some people don't. And it depends on the society and the culture and a lot of things.
Hmm.
Um, I think in some societies or some cultures is perhaps the way of life is better for married people, and in other perhaps is better for single people. We are very different.
Hmm. Um, being single means sultan in English. Being a sultan, king. So Gökhan, you think when you're single, you're like a king?
And there's a quotation in Turkish like that, so I want to
Um,
share it.
I see. Okay. Okay, I have another question. I want to ask Hiba. Do you
Yes.
think marriages based on love are more successful than arranged marriages?
Well, I have in my family two cases, one based on love and
This
the
is
other
why
based
I
on.
asked you.
Mhm.
Yeah, I have two cases in my family. One is based on love and the other based on arranged marriage.
Hmm.
The arranged marriage are turned to be more routine, and their relationship is not as it used to be in the beginning.
Hmm.
But the love, when they married based on love, they continue. Because when you love someone, even when you see the bad side of them, you will still love them.
Hmm.
But in the arranged marriage, no. Yeah, I know.
So it doesn't quite work the same way.
Yeah, definitely.
With the arranged marriage, did they end up falling in love or no?
In some cases, yes.
Depends.
Depends also.
I guess in some cases they just end up tolerating each other.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Let's see. Hiba, do you see any other interesting questions? Or if anyone sees a very interesting question, we can talk about it. Maybe one about the internet. This is very common these days. um, let's hear from Joao while you're still here. Hopefully you can stay. Joao, do you think that you can find love through the internet?
Oh yes, I think it can. It can. Someone can find. Oh, someone can find love because I have a cousin, and for example, I have a cousin who who is dating and it's almost married someone, and she found someone through the internet. And I think it could be a possibility. You can meet you can find someone, you can share something with someone through the internet, and finally you can get married or find your eternal love.
Mhm. And is it common in Brazil for people to do online dating?
Dating, yes, it's common in Brazil. In Brazil, it's very common dating. I could hear some of friends of here saying that is in your country is straight the way is a straight way.
Yeah.
You go soon to the marriage, but in Brazil it's not. But in
Hmm.
Brazil, you will have a lot of this. We have also dating for dating, a formal dating, and how can I say that? A popular dating that you find someone and you start to kiss someone and like that.
Hmm.
But online it's also common, and it becoming common and common with the time.
More and more common.
Yeah, more and more common
Hmm.
with time. Yeah.
Hmm. Does anyone else, I don't know what it's like in everyone's country, but what do you guys think about online dating, finding love on the internet, everybody?
I think it's a great place to know people. I mean, if you go to the internet to know people and well, it can be okay, but it's like if you go to a bar to find someone. Perhaps it's not the best way to find someone,
Okay.
but on the internet you can have a lot of places when you meet people with the same interest in the same interest than that you. Um, some years ago, I found a very special person on the web, and we are not trying to like that. It was a literature page, um, and that person, that man, was from my town. So we meet each other, and well, we have a relation, but it's not that important. But he is perhaps my best this afternoon. I have been with him like friends, and well, we met on internet.
Oh,
But
I see.
that was because we have the same interest in some books or whatever. So you can find people with the same interest that you in a bar, on work, or in the web.
Okay. I see some comments in the chat about it on the negative side. So, Gökhan, what do you think? You don't trust online dating. What do you mean?
I do not trust online dating because in online dating, many people try to be appear as they want rather than they really are. For example, someone, her name is Mary, but her nickname is Excalibur 41. So in her profile, she writes that he liked to snowboarding and bungee jumping. So I have some troubles about trusting her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's mostly a trust thing, right?
Yes.
And Hiba, what do you think? It's not realistic.
Yeah, because I know someone who they met in Twitter, and when they met each other, one of them was pretending some personality.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
because
weird.
yeah, so weird.
Okay. Yeah, so sometimes some very strange things can happen. You never know. I've never heard of anyone meeting on Twitter. That's interesting. You know, you
Yeah,
hear of like dating websites.
in my country, yeah, there's some people who got married.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
Um,
suppose I told you I have an interest on astrophysics.
an
Uh,
interest in what, sorry?
yeah, I'm interested. I have an interest in astrophysics or neurobiology. Um, or why could I lie about that?
Mm-hmm.
Um, so perhaps one of you has an interest in astrophysics or neurobiology or literature or whatever. Why we can think, oh, what an interesting person.
Mm.
Mm, if I say, well, I'm 18 and I'm so beautiful, well, you can think that perhaps is not true. But if we began to talk about some common matter, um, it must be true.
Common ground?
Yeah, it must be true because I'm not going to lie saying that I like I don't know uh, Greek literature.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um, okay. We're almost out of time. Does anyone have any final thoughts about any of these questions or the topic before we go? It's interesting, very interesting for me. I love to hear about the different cultures of everyone in your country. So thanks for joining. Let me just give you my, if you have Facebook. And that's it. So hopefully I will see you in another class sometime soon. Okay? Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh,
Bye.
thank you
Thank you.
and goodbye.
See you.